Hey guys, Matt here. It's March 22nd, 2011. We have about 12 days until Wrestlemania 27, and we still have slots open for the match card. So I'm going to be making my predictions on the matches that we have solidified as of today. First match on the card is going to probably be the U.S. title match between Daniel Bryan and Sheamus. Now, because it's Wrestlemania and not a Monday Night Raw, these guys are going to be given a lot more time to do what they can do and actually bring it. And because the match on Raw ended with a clean finish with Sheamus winning the title, I don't think there'll be any interference. I don't think we'll have to worry about any DQs. That is, unless Sheamus can't beat Daniel Bryan, then he might get himself disqualified. I see Sheamus retaining the title. His match on Raw with Daniel Bryan was a clean finish. He beat him all by himself, so I think we'll have Daniel Bryan losing the match because I don't think we'll have the title change hands right away at WrestleMania. Next match is probably going to be the John Morrison, Trish Stratus, and Snooki match taking on Lay Cool and Dolph Ziggler. Now, because the majority of people in this match are not too good, we're going to have John Morrison and Dolph Ziggler carrying the match. I only say that because Trish has been out of the ring for quite a while. I liked her as a wrestler. I still do. I just don't know how good she'll become WrestleMania. This will be her actual full-length match since her return. I want the babyfaces to win at WrestleMania. Despite who wins, I think Snooki is going to be coming out on top, just like every celebrity we've had at WrestleMania. You know, Floyd Mayweather versus The Big Show. Yeah, The Big Show could have crushed him, but it was Floyd Mayweather that came out on top and made the news. Same thing with Jericho against the Hall of Famers with Mickey Rourke in attendance. Mickey Rourke came out on top, knocking out Jericho. So I think despite however this match goes, we're going to have Snooki with her hand raised along with Trish and John Morrison. Next match is probably going to be Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes. Now, the build-up for this match has been okay. Not as great as I'd like it to be, but it's been pretty good. Because we have Cody Rhodes just coming out on top every week, and Rey Mysterio not really getting a push, I think Rey Mysterio's WrestleMania streak, I guess you could call it, is going to come out on top. I think Rey Mysterio is going to win the match. Though Cody Rhodes might have his dad come out, and he might try to use his mask. I think it'll backfire, and I think Rey Mysterio is going to give him a 619 right on the mask. Next match, probably going to be Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole. Now, besides wanting to see Jerry Lawler beat the crap out of Michael Cole, I also want to see Jack Swagger and Michael Cole both get stunned, which I believe is going to happen. This match is going to be, to me, a lot like Bret Hart versus Vince McMahon, where it's going to be a one-sided beatdown. I think we're going to get Jack Swagger try to interfere on Cole's behalf. Stone Cold will stun him. He'll be out of commission. So much for bringing in Jack Swagger. I think it's going to be a lot like when Stone Cold fought Eric Bischoff or No Way Out in 2003, where Stone Cold just stunned the crap out of Bischoff, and then when he went to go pin him 1, 2, he pulled his head off like, he kicked out. So I think that's what we might get to see, because for all the talking Michael Cole has been doing the last few weeks, I don't think it's going to pay off. And then we're going to have Randy Orton versus CM Punk. This I'm really looking forward to, simply because the Nexus will not be at ringside. Randy Orton can bring a good match. CM Punk can bring a good match. So I think with these guys given the right amount of time, they could put on a pretty good slobber knocker of a match. Undertaker versus Triple H. Now, as much as I was not looking forward to this match when they both returned and did the face-off, ever since then we've had these promos and them being on the mic, hyping up the match. And now that it's a no-holds-barred match, I'm actually quite excited. Because it's no-hold-barred, I don't really know how far they'll go outside the ring because, Undertaker's up there in age. I do think they'll get busted open. I don't think anybody will interfere, like Shawn Michaels or The Core or even Kane, because they have kind of a thing with Undertaker. I think this match is going to take both guys to the limit. I want to say it's not going to be a good match because they're older, and we haven't seen them wrestle since they've come back, but you never know what's going to happen in WWE. I mean, who's honestly out there can say that Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker number 2 was going to be better than their first match? I mean, I sure as heck didn't. So, good match from these guys. Undertaker, I think, will retain the streak. I really don't know if he's going to want to bring the streaks to, 20-0 or 19-1, whatever, next year. But I see Undertaker maintaining the streak. And real quick before I get to the main events, since we don't have all the slots filled up, I think we're going to have an Intercontinental title match. It'll probably be Kofi Kingston against somebody unless he loses before then. Also, the tag team titles, it's true not all the championships have to be on the line at WrestleMania, but I do think the tag titles will be because the core needs to have some role at WrestleMania. So I think we might see Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel go up against Kane and the Big Show. If any other tag teams are thrown into that match, I don't think it'll be as good, though it will be more people. And hopefully we will get to see Kane and Big Show become the new tag team champions because they're one of my favorite tag teams ever, so crossing my fingers for that. Alright, main events. The World Heavyweight Championship match between Alberto Del Rio and Edge. To me, Edge really hasn't been the same since he came back a year ago and won the Royal Rumble. He's a good champion, but he just didn't have the momentum into going into the TLC match against Kane and Del Rio and Edge to win. I mean, Rey Mysterio to win the title. I don't think he deserves the championship right now, and I want Alberto Del Rio to win. I think he will. I mean, nobody thought he'd win the Rumble. Well, a few of you did, and he won the Rumble. And just his momentum going into WrestleMania is just really good right now, so for him not to win would just be an upset. Plus, I'd like to see Alberto Del Rio win the title, because just like in UFC, we have champions that have held the title for a while, but I like to see new guys come up and win and have the title every once in a while, just because I'd like to see who they would face next. What challenges would come their way. Would we see Rey Mysterio versus Del Rio for the title? Will we see Sin Cara versus Alberto Del Rio for the title eventually in the future? We'll see. So I have Del Rio to take the title. And then we have the WWE Championship between The Miz and John Cena. Now, as of right now, I'm going to call it and say that either at the end of the match or maybe towards the end of the match, I think The Rock will interfere and rock bottom both guys. I mean, I really, really, really don't want to see what happened at WrestleMania 15 with Mike Tyson, Shawn Michaels, and Stone Cold, where we all thought Stone Cold and Mike Tyson were against each other, and then come WrestleMania, Mike Tyson ends up, hitting Shawn Michaels, costing him the match. I don't want to see The Rock take out The Miz and cause John Cena to win. The only reason I'd want that to happen is if afterwards The Rock were to say, okay, Cena, you have the title, I want it, let's go. If you want some, come get some. Unless that were to happen, I want The Miz to win the match, because him as champion right now is really good. I like what he's doing. I don't want to see John Cena win the title at WrestleMania like he has in the years before, because once he gets that title, there's probably nobody that's going to be able to take it from him. So, there are my predictions. Let me know what you guys think. Are you looking forward to WrestleMania? Are you not looking forward to WrestleMania? If so, what do you want to see? Till next time, guys. See ya.